You guys, for basically the entirety of the game, except for one drive, played elite defense on Sunday. What were some of the things that went into that?
I think we just had to, get our feet kind of into the ground a little bit. I would say that first touchdown was on me. I feel like I took a bad approach. I didn't give full out effort. I feel like I could have threw my shoulder in there, and maybe stopped 28 from scoring or doing something. But mentally, I feel like I just took a wide angle. But after that, I think we just settled down and we just started playing team defense.
How were you guys able to do that? I mean, what adjustments were you able to make, or did you just simply do what you do better?
Just that. I don't think we really made any adjustments. We didn't make any corrections on the sideline. We just went out there. We kind of felt like we had a good idea of what they were going to do. And I feel like we just stayed together. We didn't let that first series um, mess up our mindset and how we was going to play the rest of the game.
What have you made of the way that Terrell Burgess came in there after Justin went down, and just, the depth that you guys have had at safety this year? What do you kind of make of that?
Yeah, TV guy's been in the system with Staley. He knows what to do, knows his role. Every time his number's been called, he's made plays. He does it throughout practice, so not surprised at all. It's just doing what he's supposed to do.
Did he help you guys learn the system at all?
Say that again.
Did he like during the summer? Did he help you guys learn the system at all or anything
I
like
mean,
that?
he'll give us he'll tell us how Staley wants certain things to be done. Cause we'll be in here talking about how we see things, and he'll kind of tell us how Staley wants it. And other than that, I think we have really smart guys in the secondary, so I think we picked up the playbook pretty well. He just, like I say, he just kind of gave us insights on how Staley wanted it to be done.
I know you guys were able to get the turnover with Kool-Aid, but how important is it, I guess, to not only get the turnovers, but continue to force the three and out and get off the field?
Hey man, we just wanted to play good defense to give our offense a chance, to give ourselves a chance. And I think when you hold teams to field goals in a red zone, you see what can happen. I feel like they're at the end of the game. We gave ourselves a chance. I think if you take the field goals away and you're giving up touchdowns in those situations, I think it changes the outcome. So I think we played really good red zone defense, and we kept those guys to field goals, which obviously at the end of the game gave us a chance to win.
How have you seen Kool-Aid and Quincy kind of just grow into their role and take apart?
Um, they're growing really good. I think they click really well together. They have really good relationship off the field, which I think that just complements what they do well on the field. They're going to be two really good corners in this system, and one of the best duos in the league.
How does liking each other out the field kind of help on it?
A lot, man. I think if you trust each other off the field, you'll trust each other on the field. And just from them hanging out and building that relationship off the field has allowed them to go on the field and play with confidence and build each other up when they make good plays and things like that.
Like when you're talking about like going from touchdowns to field goals, is that a way you feel like this defense has kind of evolved this season or grown that you are now in a position to?
Yeah, I feel like obviously we've had some touchdowns on us, but I think when we hold a lot of teams to field goals, we ultimately give ourselves a chance to win the game there toward the end. It's a 4-quarter game, man. I mean, you give up first touchdown, you give up 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, but you give up field goals for the rest of the game. I think it gives ourselves a chance to win. Still, it's not like teams are just going down. I mean, you kind of seen the situation of the game. They had the ball in pretty good field positions at times, but we played good defense. And some teams might have folded in those situations and given up touchdowns. But one thing about our defense is we keep coming back, and our numbers called, and we go out there and play.